Hey everybody, it's Sheena. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for supporting me. And today I'm going to be doing a full glam look. I started with my eyebrows done because I just had a tooth pulled, so excuse the swelling. So I don't want to make this too long. I'm going to do like a gold and black with a red lip. So first things first, we're going to start with my favorite primer that I think I use in every single video. I'm going to use the Pop Magnet Face Primer. And the next thing that I usually do if I'm going to be wearing lipstick is put some balm on. So I'm going to put on the Sugar Fresh lip treatment just to kind of hydrate my lips while I do the rest of my face. I'm going to be using L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Foundation today. I'm going to start out doing my face and then I'll do my eyes after. So just use your favorite foundation. This is going to be a full nighttime look, so you want to pick a full coverage and then get a dampened beauty blender. This one only kind of has like medium to light coverage. I still have to order that Decium, but it's always sold out, so. And I'm not sure about the Maybelline Fit Me, because as you can see, my face is like 3 shades lighter than my body, so finding something, I can't just put it on my arm because it's definitely not the same color. Make sure you blend it out properly, like at your hairline, and make sure there's no line. You don't want to look like you're wearing a mask. And the next thing is concealer. I just bought a new concealer. I was using that e.l.f. cover stick, but I wanted a liquid concealer, so I bought another e.l.f. product. So I just grabbed some e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer for more cover, as opposed to just that custom cover stick, which is good, but it's a cream. Okay. So I'm going to use the concealer now under my eyes, on my nose, wherever the light hits you. As you can see, I'm really shiny before powder, so you can see where I'm gonna apply the concealer. Make sure that it's lighter than your complexion. I maybe should have gone a color lighter with this, but hopefully it blends out for me nicely. It's kind of hard to tell when you're in the drugstore and it says light. I didn't want to get like a white color and have it be too much for my face. It's not too bad. And then I'm going to go in with my favorite setting powder, which is the Sephora Bright Set Powder in Banana. If you're more fair, though, you might want to go with a translucent powder, but because I have yellow golden undertones, I find that this works well for me. This is it. I think this powder is like 10 bucks at Sephora. And it's really pretty decent. Everything's in this tutorial will be pretty affordable except for my one thing, which will be my Pat McGrath Gold Pigment. So you're just going to go in with a dampened beauty blender again and set under the eyes and anywhere you put concealer. This way it doesn't crease, and also when you're finished with your eyes, if there's any fallout, you can just sweep it right off your face. So I'm really going to pack it on there. And I will go in at the end and kind of brush it over my whole face before I use setting spray. Now I'm going to move on to eyes. And first I'm going to start with the Physicians Formula Matte Eye Primer. Any eye primer is fine. But I kind of like this, even though I'm not using all matte shadows, but if you do like a stickier eye primer, there's the e.l.f. stick that I like as well. And first off, we're going to start with the NYX Dreamcatcher Palette. I'm going to be using this black color here. And typically I like to use a flat brush because I'm going to try and do like a wing, and you're going to go in halfway with the black. So just pack up your brush and then start. So, like wing it out in like a triangle and then blend inwards. And then repeat on the other side. Don't worry about going too dark. We're going for a nice bold look, so the darker the better. You can use a blending brush. I just like to pack it into the flat brush, which I'm using the Pop Beauty eyeshadow brush. That looks good. Now I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite things, which is the Pat McGrath. What is that called? Metallic Gold Pigment. This is from the last 004 set. I have the Vermilion Venom Kit, and this powder is so versatile and so pigmented. So you can see. I could probably just use that. Okay, so we're gonna take this gold pigment here. I'm gonna use a smaller flat brush, like this, and start packing it on the lid. You can use any gold pigment that you like. This is what I happen to have, and it just happens to be my favorite. And then repeat on the other side, and then we're gonna blend the edges together. Okay. Now we're gonna take a blending brush, which is my Leche 237 blending brush, new favorite. And blend the colors together. And kind of smoke it out at the edges. Ishmael. So you're just gonna blend the two together and smoke it out. Blending can take a long time. I like to blend pretty much forever, so don't feel bad if you feel like you're blending for a long time, because I don't know. I like mine to be perfect, so I'm like really picky, so I end up blending for like 20 minutes and I'll probably cut it out, but yeah, don't get discouraged if you feel like you're blending a lot. And I'm just gonna pull some of the black down a little bit further here, just to give a little smoky effect on top. Not as dark as the outside, just like a little wisp. Like that. We're going for drama. You don't need to save the drama for your mama today. Put it into your eye makeup. And I really do like this black from the Dreamcatcher palette because it's not like a flat black. It's kind of has like a, it's a little bit metallic, which I really like about it. And you're just gonna blend it up a little bit as well. Especially if you're like me and you have hooded eyes, you wanna go further than you think, because when you're doing your makeup, you're kind of pressing your eyes open, but let your face settle and you can't see as much. So bring it up further if you have hooded eyes like I do. If not, do it where you feel comfortable with. I think that's good for the black. And now I'm going to add eyeliner. I'm going to be using my Ciate London Fierce Flicks. And we're going to wing it out. A big, huge, dramatic wing. You need big wings so you can fly away from your haters. Nice big wings. Okay, now I'm gonna brush off the setting powder so I can do some under eye jazz here. Use any big fluffy brush. Okay, so you're gonna take that black color and you're gonna bring it under the eye. You can also do black liner on your waterline, but my eyes are way too sensitive, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use this brush again, the Pot Beauty, and just bring it about halfway. And then you're gonna grab some of that gold pigment again and put it in the middle there. So I'm gonna bring it to the inner corner. And I'm just gonna use my finger and use it for the inner corner highlight as well. I'm actually gonna go in with my Leche eyeliner brush for the gold on the inside, just so I can get it perfect. and take your time. Don't rush it. The more time you have, the better. Okay, that's the completed eye look. I'm just gonna put some lashes on and then I'll be back to do contour, highlight, and lips. Okay, and I'm back. Don't forget to do your lower lash line with mascara. And now we're going to contour. And I'm using Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette in Dulce Lash. And I'll obviously be using this darker shade. I'm going to use my Royal Langnickel multi-purpose powder brush. I want to chisel out that cheekbone. Do the top of the forehead. Give yourself a chin if you don't have one like I do. And I'm just gonna do a little light nose contour, just a little bit. Just with a flat brush like this. I'm not gonna go too heavy with the nose contour. I don't really like to contour my nose too much. And next we're gonna go in with some blush. We're going to use Tarte in Party, which is from the birthday gift. I'm gonna use that same brush. That way it kind of mutes it down for me. Take a smile and bring it across. You want to look nice and rosy. And next, highlight. Now, I forgot to do the concealer on my eyes, which I'm just going to do really quick right now. Or on my eyebrows. So, make sure if you are using concealer on your eyebrows that you blend it out so you don't have like a halo around your brows. Because that's not cute. And now we're gonna highlight. Lots and lots of highlight. Actually, before that, I'm just gonna take some of my setting powder and just brush it on my forehead. Just to set my foundation before I go any further. Don't worry if you feel like your face looks a little too powdery, because we're gonna use a ton of setting spray because you want this to last, right? We're almost done. It's a good contour. I haven't put on this much makeup in months. I think I did pretty good for my first time putting lashes on. I guess I'm not allergic to lash glue anymore, which is great. That's what I was afraid of, but I tried it last night. Alright, now we're gonna highlight. We're gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. This is that glow. I'm gonna take some of this golden bronze and add it to my contour. Just to give me an extra bronzy look. And then I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild unicorn brush, my favorite highlighting brush, and I'm going to grab Bubbly. And I always sweep it across and then bring it up. And down the center of the nose and on the tip. Don't forget your Cupid's bow down here. I'm going to add some to the brow bone as well. Some in the center of your forehead. And I think that's good. Next, we're gonna move on to lips. Actually, before we do lips, I'm gonna set with NYX Matte Finish Spray. Some eyelash glue all over me there. I'm gonna line first with my Vino lip pencil from MAC. You're gonna wanna blot off. I don't have a tissue, so I'm just gonna take a Q-tip and take off the excess lip balm that I put on at the beginning. If you are putting a color on your lip that is a lot different than your lip color, like a nude or whatever, sometimes you're gonna wanna put the foundation over your lips to neutralize it, but I'm using reds, so I don't need to do that. So I'm gonna line my lips first of all. You can fill them in if you want, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to be putting a red right over top. And I just want it darker on the outside. So now the lip mousse. Lip mousse in Pinup from Absolute New York. I don't know why I always mess up my lipstick, always. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of extra drama with some gloss over top. This is a lip cream, so I don't know if it dries. It's my first time trying it. So I'm just gonna go in with Dorothy from JKO Cosmetics. And this is my first time using this as well. And that is the completed look. Take my little headband off here. Now you're ready for anything. I actually don't have anywhere to go today, so if someone wants to take me out, then hit me up. Just kidding. Maybe I can do full glam every Friday. I'm gonna call it Full Glam Fridays. I don't know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like it, hit the button down below and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and Facebook, and I'll put all the info down below. I'll put all the products I use down below. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye!